is worse than, or did you know? You probably didn't know. Do you know heartbreak pain is worse than a broken bone? You broke a bone. It's painful. The bone is painful. Toothache is painful. But for some reason, why does heartbreak hurt so bad? Heartbreak hurts like a demon. Why? Why? But why does the heartbreak hurt so bad? Can I tell you why? Why does being dumped hurt so bad? Why does kuchaiwa hurt so bad? Why does being left hurt so bad? Why does being divorced hurt so bad? Why? Because I'll tell you, listen, I'll tell you why. Because rejection, a heartbreak, injures the personality and the person and the identity of the person. A bone break is just a bone break. It's physical pain. A heartbreak is pain on the soul and the spirit of a person. Are you hearing me? That's why somebody suffering from a broken bone can heal quickly when their beloved is next to them. We're gonna be okay, baby. We're gonna come through this. And they heal quickly. Because emotionally and spiritually, they are loved and they are strong. Now their body draws from the strength of the spiritual love. Their body draws from that and heals quickly. But those that have a bleeding heart, even when their body is sick, it takes longer to heal. Because now it's fighting so many things. It's fighting its own pain and the pain that comes from the soul. The reason heartbreak hurts like a demon and worse than physical pain is because it goes to the core of the person. When somebody leaves you, they are communicating. They are saying, you're not worthy of my love. You're not as beautiful as I thought. You're not as handsome as I thought. You're not as worthy as I was deceived. You're not lovable. You're not beautiful. You're not whatever. It goes to the core. This is your identity. To be loved begins to spell your identity. When somebody loves you, they are saying you are approvable. You are acceptable. You are karitu. You are beautiful. You are handsome. I love you. And then the hormones in you begin to respond to that love. You look beautiful. You look everything. And so the person responding to love is not your body. The person responding to love is your spirit and your soul. Everything about your personality comes alive when somebody says, I love you, and I'm not going to look on another. The day they leave, it's an affront and an attack on your identity because they said you're beautiful. For them to draw away means you're no longer beautiful. They said they will never leave you. For them to leave you means I don't find you worth of what I said anymore. They said you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. For them to leave you, it's to say you're ugly, you're not. It's an affront on your person, your nature. That's why heartbreak hurts so bad. It's an attack on the heart, your person, your identity. A beautiful girl can begin to feel ugly because a guy left. She's wondering what happened to me. Baby, listen, you are as beautiful as you were the first day he met you. Don't even think you look less beautiful. But a girl will be in a mirror. You are more beautiful than he's blind. He's just blind. Heartbreak is worse than a bone break. Divorce is worse than pain from a car accident. To be walked away from speaks a lot more than somebody who slapped you in the face. It hurts your being. If somebody leaves you after 10 years of marriage, 15 years of marriage, most of you are not married. If somebody you've dated for a year plus, sometimes it's just months. You said sweet things to each other, and they wake up and say, I don't feel it anymore. Suddenly they are saying, I thought you are, I just looking for something to drop. I thought you are, in fact, I thought you are, you know, Jenny, I think you're the one I'll marry. I think you're so beautiful, by the way, I like the way, and I'm just gonna, and then the guy wakes up and say, it's not working. I'm sorry, it's not. You're like, what? What? You held on to me like that yesterday. Now you drop me like what? Like what? You feel like used toilet paper. You feel like used tissue. You feel like I've used you. I'm done with you. You're not worth holding on to. You're making me dirty. You stain me. You drop me like that. Beloved, that hurts deeper than a broken bone. It hurts. Because it's a message communicated to your spirit man. It's a message being communicated to your soul. Now, it can be a lie, but your soul, your will, your emotions, everything in you feels this thing. It's what is called, people call it rejection. To be rejected hurts deeper than a bone break. Hurts deeper than a bone break. And that's why God sent us to preach this love, to say to the broken-hearted, your God. He says, don't be afraid. The Lord your God is strong. By his mighty hand, when you call on his name, he will come and save you. You are in another world, you guy. He says, they may have dropped you. The pain you feel, unless somebody has gone through it, nobody should tell you, I understand. They don't understand. Because they don't know the bond you shared with that person. They don't know the bond. Nobody says, I understand. They don't. Some of those who have even gone through a heartbreak, still it was not as bad as yours. They don't know what you feel. They don't, because they didn't date the one you dated, and they didn't do the things you did with the one you dated. They didn't hear what he said to you, what she said. They don't. Nobody understands your heartbreak except Jesus. It's a rejection of your spirit. It's a rejection of your soul. It's a rejection of the person that you are. The person you gave to that person. I give you my heart. In love, we give our hearts. Not just our bodies, we give our hearts. And somebody takes your heart and drops it in the dust and says, I'm done. And walks on. And it hurts even more when you see them move on with another person. Because then you see your replacement. And you begin to compare your replacement. Does she look more beautiful? Does he have more money? Does she have a better butt? Is she taller? Was I shorter? Is she more curvaceous? Was I too flat? And you tormented because now you're comparing yourself. When the replacement is so painful. Oh dear God, it's so painful. Why does it hurt so bad, JK? My question is, why does heartbreak hurt so bad? Simple. Because the human heart and soul was made to be loved. So whenever the heart and soul is rejected by somebody, it hurts. The bone was not meant to be loved. The bone doesn't know what love is. It breaks, it hurts, but the bone doesn't know what love is. Your heart knows what love is. Are you hearing me? Your heart knows what love is. Your soul knows what love is. Your spirit knows what love is. So when your spirit is rejected, when your soul is rejected, it feels pain worse than a broken bone. Why? Because that's the part of you that understands the language of love. And God told me, go minister this love to my children, because where mother and father failed, I am there. Where husband and wife failed, I am there. Where boyfriend and girlfriend walked away, I am there. And I love deeper, and I love greater, and I love stronger, and I love eternally more than any man that I ever put in their life. And when they are done with the pain on earth, I'm bringing them to live eternally with me in heaven. I am here. I am the stronger. I am the larger. I am the love that will never leave. I am the comforter that will never walk away. I am the one who loves them the way they are. I love them in their height. My son, tell them I love them in their height. I love them in their bodily shape. I love them in their color. I love them with short hair, and I love them with long hair. I love them school dropouts, and I love them with PhDs. I just love them. There's nobody I don't love. And it doesn't matter why they were rejected. I do not reject them. He created you to love you, and he created you to love him. And in this life, here is what I hear God saying. Tell my babies, thank you, Lord Jesus. Here is what I'm hearing God saying. Those of you that have had terrible heartbreaks, Abba is saying, before you leave this earth, he's going to give you a love experience with somebody that will make you forget the last pain. That's a Rhema word for somebody. He just told me now. Just now. before you leave earth, he's gonna give you somebody to love you that will make your past heartbreak look like nothing, like it never happened. God is gonna give you a warm body, somebody that will love you, hug you, genuinely care about you. They'll kiss away the pain. God is giving you a double recompense. A man better than the one who walked away 7 times more. A woman better than the girl who dumped you 7 times better. I don't know who that word is for, but everybody who has suffered heartache, God is saying, because I am he that said I'll make him a helper suitable, I'll make him a spouse suitable. God is saying, in this world, even though you're coming to heaven to me, but in this world, I'm gonna give you an experience. I'm gonna give you an experience. I'm gonna give you an experience. Young lady, you'll have an experience. Young man, you'll have an experience. Young man, you're trying to be strong, but your heart has been torn. You're trying to be strong, but there's a little boy in you. You're trying to be tough, but the boy in you needs to be loved. A woman will love you. You will lay your head on her laps and you'll feel the love of a mother, the love of a wife, the love of a sister in that woman. She's going to be a comforter 100 times perfectly. You're going to be comforted. Every young woman who has been used and dumped and your heart was thrown in the dirt, like it doesn't matter, with accompanying bitter words. Healing. Healing is for you, because you were born and created for love, to be loved and to love. God is sending you love. God is sending you love, his own love and the love of a human being.